What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. We are going to be looking at the non-bipolar charts. So anyways, thanks for joining. Don't forget to scroll down, smash that like button right there. I would appreciate it. This is from not yesterday, the day before. I didn't make a video yesterday, but I had this target looking at the 200 EMA on the daily at 40,932 range. So that's where we're at now. Will we break higher? Are we done here? Do we go to lower? We're going to discuss that. We're going to look at the bigger time frames, the big picture that hasn't changed. Then we're going to go into the smaller time frames and take a look at that. And after that, I will get into the chat. But let's get into it. So this is my Elliott wave count that you guys know. We've had this drawn in here since March, along with the Wyckoff theory, Wyckoff method that I had put up on March 24th video. But anyways, this is all done at the same time. And I did have 41,729 as the end of wave 4. Let's take a look at this retracement level from wave 2. We go down to the bottom of wave 3 here. And we look at that. And this is how I got it. That's the 0.382 fib. Now, there is a chance we could go to the 46.8, but if we break above this 47.1, that invalidates this count. Until then, I still believe that we are going to be making a fifth wave down to the mid-20s, possibly further. Let's take a look at that too real quick and see how far that could go down. If we put the Fibonacci extension from the top of wave 3 here, or end of wave 2, we go down to the bottom of wave 3, and if this is done right here, as you can see, that 23.4 is the 0.618 coming down for wave 5. So I mean, it could be extended all the way down to 17.8, possibly 11.3. I don't think it's going to go that low first. I think we're going to get a bounce in the mid-20s, as I've explained over and over and over and over. This chart has not changed since March. If it changes, if we do get above this 47.1 before coming down to the mid-20s, then that invalidates this count. But until then, this count is valid, and I'm going to show you what this will look like if we do get the A down to here. I do think B will be a 3-wave move to the upside, being a major bull trap, which I think we're in a mini bull trap now. How does a bull trap work? It gets everybody bullish. Otherwise, it wouldn't work. And then it traps them and it continues down. So I do believe we are in a little bull trap for wave 4 now, and then 5 down. And then, if I'm correct, in the mid-20s, we should get a 3-wave bounce, and this should end, the wave 5 should end at the end of this month, somewhere in that area. We'll be keeping it updated. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Make sure you smash that thumbs up. But anyways, B-wave would end in August or September, somewhere in that area between the $50,000 and $55,000 range, and then I think we come back down for C-wave after that. Could go as low as sub 10,000. We'll take a look at it. Again, there's no guarantees in any market. Nobody knows exactly what's going to happen. Nobody. And if they tell you they do, they are BSing you. So anyways, that's what I'm looking at now. And this will most likely be a 5-wave down for B, or C. But anyways, until all this happens, this chart, these numbers, nothing has changed since I drew this chart out in March, way back here. So let's go over to, here's the Wyckoff method. I did show you guys this in March 24th. I drew this line in right here. March 24th, first one to call this. I said the top would be around 63, 64. You can go back and check my video. This line played out perfectly. I was looking for 29. We didn't quite hit it. Close enough. I think we're still, like I said, in wave 4. Now there is that SOW line right here on at 42.8. We're going to take a look at a couple more things. One thing I would do want to mention, if you guys are interested in trading, definitely check out Prime XBT. By far my favorite exchange. They don't trade against you. They are a book, not a B book. So a B book exchange, like most of the other ones, they only make money when you lose money. Prime XBT, they make money off of commissions off the trade. That's it. So they would rather you win and stick around than lose all your money and leave. But anyways, if you are interested in trading, I do have a link below. You can also check out on my page. There is some tutorials down here. If you go to my YouTube page, Prime XBT tutorial here tells you how to use their leverage. If you use my promo code SAVVY50, you get 50% on top of whatever you deposit into your trading account. So if you put in 1 Bitcoin, you get a half a Bitcoin to use towards your margin. It doesn't go towards your fees. You can't pull it out, but by using that, you can, you know, make your margin much bigger, and yes, you can win a lot more money or lose. You just gotta, guys, if you're trading, make sure you use stop losses. Always use stop losses. Don't put in more money than you're willing to risk. And always practice first. Don't just jump in with all your money. If you can't start an account with $10 and grow that, then you're not going to be able to start an account with $10,000 and grow that. So just be cautious, guys. Anyways, so there's the Wyckoff method. Like I said, volume still just declining in the daily. Let's look at, oh, and Savvy25 is the other promo code that'll get you 25% off your fees. The links are down below for Prime XBT, BYBIT. BYBIT has, I think, a $1,600 bonus. But yeah, check them out. I have a bunch of links on there if you're into altcoins. There's Binance and Gate.io. And as you guys know, I'm working on the new studio. I should actually get my equipment over there later tonight. So tomorrow's live will probably, hopefully, fingers crossed, be in the new studio. So anyways, here's another thing I want to look at. Oh, one more thing. This right here, the Elliott wave count matches up. Like I said, it matched up with the Wyckoff here, because if we look right here, we were calling this a ending fifth wave diagonal. And that does seem to be exactly what it was. So that matches up the Elliott wave over here as the fifth wave ending diagonal. And then we have our A down. Let me get those back off of there. So this makes sense to me, because this would be redistribution, and that lines up with wave 4. So Elliott wave and Wyckoff are matching up here. Now I know a lot of people are calling this accumulation. That would invalidate the Elliott wave count. So I'm leaning more towards this because they both match up. Anyways, I wanted to point that out for you guys. So the other thing here, we have the, don't forget to subscribe, guys. Smash that like button. I do appreciate it. There is 566 people in here, only 150 likes. So that's how you can help the channel out, by smashing a like. It gets the video out to more people. But anyways, so we've had the Fibonacci retracement here from the top of what I believe to be been wave 5 all the way down to the bottom over here. And our golden pocket zone is between that 25 and 27.2 range. I would expect a bounce here, at least if we do get down to this range. Now, if we break this range, it could get very, very brutal and very ugly. As you guys know, this 9,500 is one of my target zones. Reason being, we have this high volume node and it matches up with the ABC. But remember, we should have a big rally after getting down to the 25 to 27 range, a rally to 50 to 55, ending in August or September before we continue down. I think that'll be a massive bull trap. Like I said in the past, if we look at that chart, it will be really invalidated if we cross this green line at any point and get support on it. Then I believe it gets bullish and we could go to new all-time highs. But unless that green line's broken, obviously that can't happen. So this was from the other day, 2 days ago, my last video live. I put this 40,930 target in. We actually got to 41,000. Well, let's see. What did we get to? 41,000. So damn close. And that's the 200 EMA. Now we still have a chance if we want to get one more bull push up to this $43,000 to $44,000 range. I don't believe we're going to go that high, and I'll show you why. Let's go back into this. Hey, Dennis, thanks for the super chat. I appreciate it. I'll be into the chat in a moment, guys. And this video isn't going to be too long for the live part of it, but as you can see, these Fibonacci retracement levels at 0.382 right here is at 41.6 to 41.8 range. And that matches up with some other stuff. So unless we get above that and get support here, I don't believe we're going to continue higher. If we do get above that 41.8, 42,000 and get support there, then my next stop would be 50, but that would invalidate the wave 5. So remember, 47,100. I don't think we're going to break that. If we do, that invalidates my Elliott wave count. I just want to be clear on that. A lot of people are like, are we bullish now? Are we always panicking in the little time frames? When you look at the major macro, there's nothing bullish here yet, guys. Okay, so anyways, like I said, that was from yesterday's video. I also, the other reason I put that here is I said a close above that would invalidate this bearish divergence, which we have here. As you can see, we have lower highs, slightly lower highs here, but we have higher highs in the RSI. That is bearish divergence. It's hidden bearish divergence. And hidden divergence is a continuation of the trend, which is down. So remember that. Here is a look at the 4-hour. We'll take a quick look at this, and then we'll take a look at our Ethereum and stuff like that. We'll take a look at the DXY, the Dow Jones, so stick around. So anyways, if we look at this, Max, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. So if we look at this right here, we are creating some bullish divergence in the 4-hour. So we could get that one more push up here. Let's take some measured moves of what we'd be looking for. So if we take a measured move of this, and let's say we break up right out of this triangle, validating this bullish divergence, which is actually hidden bullish divergence because we're getting lower lows in the RSI, higher lows in the price action. So if we did break up here, we can see that 41.6 to, I'm sorry, 42.6 to 42.8, which also lines up with that 0.382 fib. If we look at this as a bull flag, you want to be really bullish, we measure this as the flagpole, and if we break out, and that breakout range, guys, is going to be somewhere around the 40,005 to 40,600. But if we do break out, the highest I see us going is this 47.2. That would be a measured move of the flagpole. If we move this over, if we were to break down from this triangle, and that would be somewhere in the 39,400 area. If we break below that, my next line of support's around this 37.5, which is a 55 EMA. A break of that, and it could get much worse. Now let's take another look at this. Let's take a look at the parallel channel, which we do seem to be forming here, possibly. Well, actually, it looks a little bit more like a rising wedge. So let's just draw that in there, just in case. Just trying to show you guys all the ways to look at the chart here. But if we do this, go off of these wicks here, it looks kind of like a rising wedge. But like I said, we could get that one more push up. If we delete this line, clone this one, make it a channel, like I said, could get as high as that 45.2, but eventually this would be bearish anyway, and then we would get a drop back out of the bottom. In my opinion, our RSI is pretty high here, guys, so be careful of that. And let's see, we do have higher highs right here and right here on these peaks, and there is hidden bearish divergence there also. So that's what I'm seeing there. Let's take a look at the DXY over the dollar. The green line here, green chart, is the dollar index, which is the DXY overlaid on the Bitcoin chart. Every time the dollar hits this bottom trend line, the dollar bottoms, Bitcoin tops. This was back in 2014. The dollar topped here in 2016, Bitcoin bottomed. Bitcoin topped in 2017, the dollar bottomed. The dollar topped on the top trend line March 2020, Bitcoin bottomed. Now the dollar is bottomed, Bitcoin is topped. I know everybody's saying the dollar is going to zero, or dollar is going to be overinflation. Well, people talk about buying the fear. The fear is in the dollar now, so make up your own assumption. I'm just giving you guys my ideas. As you can see, not death cross. The EMA strategy through a sell signal here on the daily on Bitcoin, which we got this big dump. We did get the sell signal on Ethereum. We're getting a pump back up to the 55, which does not concern me unless we get above the 27,000 or 2,700 and get support there. That would pretty much start to invalidate it, but otherwise still on the daily sell. I think Ethereum's going down. Here was the daily sell on Litecoin, and Litecoin is still below the 200 EMA. Still looking bearish, of course, unless we get a huge pump. Don't forget to check out my wife's webpage, inkyourimage.com. A lot of cool crypto stuff on there. She can put anything you want on any of this stuff. Just hit her up in the contact. But check it out. Another great way to help support the channel. And let's take a look at the Dow Jones. So this is pretty damn bearish. I know a lot of people are thinking the markets are just going to continue up. But if we look here, from way back here in January of 18, we look at this peak. And this is the weekly, guys. And then we look at the peak here. As you can see, lower highs in the RSI, higher highs in the price action. This is pretty huge, guys. This is on the weekly. That is bearish divergence. And then we can zoom in here. And look at the yellow line. Lower highs in the RSI, higher highs in the price action. More bearish divergence, guys. Be cautious, because everybody talks about, Bitcoin is not correlated to the stock market. It is 100% correlated. We've seen what happened in March. If the traditional markets crash, that's going to be so bad for Bitcoin, gold, Ethereum, silver, everything. So let's look at the dollar index. The dollar is looking bullish, guys. If it can get above these EMAs, this is the daily. The dollar is looking pretty bullish, guys. And when the dollar goes bullish, Bitcoin goes bearish. Be cautious. Another thing I want to point out before I get into the chat with you guys, let's look at the Dow right here in 2008. Well, that's not the Dow. Let's go to the Dow in 2008. We'll go into the daily, and then I will get into the chat. So let's get over to 2008. Something I want to point out that people don't talk about, and I want you guys to see it. And then we'll go over to gold. Let's get gold. We're going to line all these up to what happened in 2008, right? And then we're going to go over to silver. And then we're going to look at all these charts. We're going to compare what happened when the market crashed in 2008. So, okay. Here's Dow Jones, 2008, right? It had a 55% drop. Let's take a look at gold, 2008. Gold had a 35% drop, 2008. Let's take a look at silver. Silver had a 61% drop in 2008. What happened to the dollar? The dollar had a 27% rise in 2008. When the markets crash, takes everything down with it except the dollar. And reason being, people get out of the markets. Smart money gets out of the markets, out of gold, out of silver, and gets in the dollar. That is the safe haven, which makes the dollar rise. That is my opinion, my view. You can make up your own. And now I will get into the live chat. Don't forget, guys, if you're new here, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Tick that notification bell to get notified when I post new videos, and smash that like button. Help get the video out there. And here we are. Could the RSI on the Dow just be related to the March divergence? Either way, charts are charts. As I told you guys, heard it many times. Show me the charts, I'll tell you the news. The news does not matter, in my opinion. And guys, there's 800 people in here. Make sure you smash that like button. I would appreciate it greatly. There is 900 people and only 330 likes. Dennis, thanks for a super chat, brother. Hope all is good. So Fern says Savvy has been bearish for more than a month. In that time, BTC keeps going up. If you look at this chart, Fern, you can see here, I totally drew these lines in back in March. Nothing's unexpected here. People, please pay attention to what I'm saying. Don't assume and only watch part of the video and not understand what the hell is going on. That really is irking that people are that, I hate to put this word out there, but dumb. 2008 banking crisis was a very specific thing. What's the correlation with today? Inflation, not a banking crisis. You don't think it's a banking crisis when all things are just way overpriced right now. The housing market is on the verge of total collapse when people are gonna have to pay their rent and mortgages that they haven't had to pay forever. Guys, the housing market's gonna get flooded. Have a like for the honest content. Thanks, Lynn. I appreciate that. Long-term, Luffy. I drew this out. I said the dates. I'm not going to keep repeating it. I drew this out. I said the dates. I said what would invalidate it. Savvy was one of the first, if not the first, mentioning Wyckoff, and was right. I was the first. If you can find someone that posted it before March 24th, I'll show you where it was. Right here. March 24th, we were around 58,000. I had this drawn in. You can check my video. I have not changed nothing on here. And I said we would probably top out around 63 to 64,000. Bam. I drew this exact line on March 24th on my video. Go back and watch it. Don't forget to check out the affiliate links down below. Like I said, I got some bonuses for some trading exchanges down there. If you guys are interested in trading, be safe, be careful, use stop losses. Deester, thanks for the super chat. Much appreciated, man. You're welcome, Dr. Evil. Hey, Savvy, so in your opinion, will the bull run continue after the corrections, or will we have to wait until 2023? Love your channel. Well, if this plays out this way, we'll probably get a long, 6 month to a year accumulation phase. That's usually what happens. But again, this is all still speculation until, we see how it plays out. Until more data comes in, we don't know for sure what's going on. So we'll keep you updated. Like I said, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. If my view changes or these charts get invalidated, I'll change them. But so far, this has been drawn out since March, guys, and it seems to be playing out beautifully. What do you think that Bitcoin lows will be over the next year? Right here it is, man. Go back, watch from the beginning of the video. Guys, I'm sorry, but I'm not going to answer questions that I answered in the beginning of the video. So go back and watch the beginning of the video and pay attention. Love coming to your channel and hearing the bear side and keep me cautious. Too many bull channels. Yeah, all them guys that are posting the bullish thumbnails now are the same ones that were posting bearish ones a few days ago. So I call that bipolar analysts. I'm not a bipolar analyst. I will stick to what I'm saying until it's invalidated. I'm probably the only one that's been following the same chart since March that I drew in March. So that's, it hasn't been invalidated. I'm not going to change my opinion. You're the one, man. You told us everything happened. Do you think the 68.4 was the top? I think it's a damn good possibility it was the top. And reason being, I think there will be after getting into the mid-20s, reason being, I think there's going to be a bull rally here. There will be a huge opportunity to make monies on longs down here, guys, and a huge opportunity to make money on shorts if this plays out. I mean, huge life-changing opportunities. So what was that question? No, I forgot what the hell. Do I think 68.4? Yes, unless this gets invalidated. And reason being, I think we have lower to go, because in the Elliott wave theory, these 5 waves down is only A, and then we need B, which will be 3 waves up, and then 5 waves down for C. That is why I'm seeing it this way. Easy Savvy, Gurky from Discord, greetings from the UK. Great channel, my guy. I'm trying to understand if there will be a significant impact due to British Proposition 9 million or whatever it is. I'm not sure what you're talking about there. Like I said, I don't really keep up on the news. Oh, if you guys haven't followed me on Twitter, definitely do that. It's at CryptoSavvy1. Definitely give me a follow. I will be way more active as soon as this studio and building is done, and I'm hoping to be done and settled. My portion, my studio, I'm hoping to be settled in there possibly tomorrow for my studio. I still have work to do on my wife's, and her office is pretty much finished. Got to get all her equipment over in the warehouse, but other than that, it's coming together finally, guys. It's been a long road. Nellish, love your channel and Discord. How many people are from the Discord in here? Hit one. I want to see how many of you guys are in here. Tired of people getting nasty when someone's opinion on the charts are not bullish. Yeah, people are, because people hope. Wow, lots of people in the Discord. Thanks, guys. Good to see you guys in here. And I will be more active in the Discord, I promise, when this is all done. But it's a great community. If you haven't checked it out, the link's down below in the description. It's totally free. It's not one of those pay to be in a Discord type crap. So anyways, yeah, thanks for tuning in. I'm not going to stick around too long. I want to get all this stuff done. It's getting tiring. But anyway, that's the thing. If you guys can't watch either way, if you're bullish and you can't take into account that this could happen, a bearish case scenario, or vice versa, if you're bearish and can't take into account that a bullish case scenario isn't possible, you probably shouldn't be playing in the markets. I know a lot of people, like a lot of the people that are super bullish is just because they buy, and they can only make money if it goes up. Well, that's the beauty of trading. It doesn't matter where the hell the market goes. You can make money going up. You can make money going down. Learn to chart. Learn to trade. It's life-changing. Like I said, I do not work anymore, a normal job. I trade for a living. It's been an awesome, awesome experience. I quit my job last August. It was a 6-figure paying job. I don't know. It was probably the best decision I ever made in my life. The scariest, but the best. But anyways, guys, thanks again. Don't forget to check out the links down below. All the affiliate links, they help the channel out, and all of them give you some kind of bonus. Also, my wife's webpage, a lot of cool stuff on there. Thanks a lot for tuning in, guys. I'm out of here. I will see you tomorrow. If not tonight, I may do a live stream tonight if I get this all set up. But thanks again, guys. I appreciate it. You guys rock, and I'm out.